And we are live.
Ladies and gentlemen, so they can hear.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, we're live or this pre-show?
Live.
Oh, so we live.
We live, baby, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what it do? Welcome to episode 8 of the Elite Casuals, brought to you by Never Game Alone. I'm one of your hosts for this podcast, Marz.
That boy trying to smile and look pretty, look ugly.
See, Tez,
he trying to put the teeth on him. I see you, boy.
You talking about me?
Yeah, you, boy. Big cheesy.
See, when you say stuff like that, I think you hitting on me, Tez.
Chill out. I told you I like him plump, but chill out.
I just heard what I heard was like, yo, Marz, you got a nice smile. You looking pretty good over there. That's what I heard just come out of your mouth.
Looking pretty in the mouth, boy.
That's what I heard, man. But yes, we are joined today also with next door neighbor. Formerly known as next door neighbor.
Wow.
Tak. I never called you Tak first.
Did it again.
And then now when you remove the name, I call you next door neighbor. That's
exactly. See, it's a reverse psychology. Now everybody's gonna start calling me next door neighbor.
Next door neighbor. And we got Tesmo Gizmo here.
Yeah, what's good?
How y'all doing today?
I'm doing good. Well, let's give a round of applause for my man Marz for actually finding his niche.
Yes, sir.
This man actually found his niche now. The one thing that everybody struggles to do.
Yes,
on the internet.
It is very true, and I found it, and I'm gonna stick with it this time 100%.
Why don't you shout out that channel, man?
The channel is called Ultra Rare Marz. If you don't know what that means you don't play mobile games. Okay, that's what that means, and that's what my channel is all about. It's all about mobile gaming and the newest and latest and greatest games out on the mobile device. I've been playing mobile games for a long ass time, and I never made content for. I did a little bit, but that was just being, just being in the moment. I made content for Final Fantasy Brave Exvius when it first came out, and Naruto Ninja Blazing Storm, or whatever, for the phone game. And then that was it. And I never. But I play mobile games all the time. Look, I'm ranting. It's not about me. Okay, it's about all of us. But yeah, go ahead if you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already on Ultra Rare Marz.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough for me. We'll get into me later. Pause.
We'll get into me later. Pause. Okay.
But yeah, how y'all doing though?
Good, man.
Again,
go ahead, Tez.
I'm straight. Your boy just had a surgery. Kudos to me coming out alive. Funny story though. This has nothing to do with what we talking about today. So when I came out of my anesthetic, apparently I punched my nurse in the jaw. Like he got a good hard right hook, and then my surgeon said every time she walked by the door, I would just do this. If y'all can't see me right now, if anybody live would see this. Like I was just like, touchdown. I kept doing this the whole time, every 5 minutes for some weird reason. But yeah, man, so they apparently marked me as potentially dangerous in the system, because anytime you hit anybody when you come out of anesthetic, they gotta let other folks know you may get sprung on. So but no, dead ass. I learned that like if you could potentially harm somebody, but it wasn't like I beat him all the way up. He just caught a stiff right hook because I kept trying to get out of bed. You know what I'm saying? I lost my mustache. KDJ, leave me alone. It happens.
Oh God! Oh my God!
I lost my mustache.
I just peeped. Yo,
it happens. I didn't intend to shave it. What happened was when I be feeling, Javier Suave, Champagne Jose in me, like I try and thin it out some more, and it get too low and it don't look right. It just don't look right. The Cuervo in my system don't fit. So
I already told you to get them patches of dirt off your face, man. It's
Tak, it's coming in. I don't know what you're talking about. You see that one side, parsley fresh. This side,
oh patchy. God. Yeah, Tez, you need to start over, man. Cut the whole thing off.
No, because then it take forever to grow back, and then I get all these razor
If you cut it, it grows back faster.
It does grow back faster, man. I'm telling you, that's the thing. When you first starting out, man, you got to cut it multiple times because you're gonna look like a bum.
Okay, so I lean heavily towards the lighter end of the bracket, so I get face bumps real easy.
I get hella face bumps. You're not the only
But you
one.
can cover yours up. Mine
You're
will
right,
just mine will just show through the nastiness. I ain't got time.
You
for
gotta
that.
you gotta take care of your face, man. You
I
gotta
do.
put the aftershave and then the cocoa butter.
See, that's where I don't have aftershave. That's probably where I'm
That's
messing up.
that's your problem.
I really don't use aftershave.
You need to. If you're gonna shave, like legit shave with a blade, you need aftershave, or else the bumps are gonna get grow in your skin, and then you're gonna get itches and everything like that.
I don't plan on I'm doing basically what Marz did. I don't plan on cutting it until like the babies get here. Like what he did with Millie. He just let his grow. Like this has just been growing since I found it ain't much of growth. It ain't much.
It's looked the same for like 3 years.
That's what I said. I noticed the growth. This one side came in like 2 months. I just need this to come in and get thicker, that I'm good. And my mustache trying to grow down, but you know, why are we on my face right now? This ain't even the topic today. Leave me alone.
KDJ pointed it out, man.
Yeah, KDJ, I got to talk to you after the show if you're available too.
Like I didn't even peep, man. Like I just
happens.
If he didn't even say nothing, I probably would have seen it in the middle of the show, and that shit would have been funny too. But right now, I ain't even see that shit, man.
It happens, man. I have to let it off. I have to let it off sometimes. But this grows back surprisingly fast. My beard won't. This will come back in like 3 days. This shit'll take like 3 months.
He called you a neck beard, Mo.
I ain't got no neck beard, bro. It's all on my face. It ain't just here.
It's all good, man. Listen, we're not here to talk about Tez's upper lip and how it stink now. We're here to talk.
It don't stink. Taco neck ass boy. All them BBs on your line. You don't see that shit in the top and bottom? I can see all them BBs down there, boy.
Right. I didn't comb it out before the show started. So yeah. And I was laying down. So yeah, it's a little nappy, but still look better than your shit.
Damn porno channel. You just got. Oh, I can't do that. Don't just leave it alone. I ain't gonna even go there. Just leave me alone, man.
Oh shit. But yeah, man. So it's been a pretty slow week for the most part for like gaming news and things going on around the world. Yesterday, whenever you listen to this podcast, September 24th, PlayStation did a state of the play. You know, it's like a little Nintendo Direct they do. They just talk about upcoming games that they got coming out. And they had theirs, and I was not impressed at all. That shit was actually hot garbaggio.
Nope, sir.
That shit was trash, yo. He says, his face, dude. Like,
it does not at all. It actually smells like mint chocolate. That's the type of beard oil I use.
Oh man, listen. But yeah, so Tack, I don't think you caught it, right?
No. I did. I'm totally missed it. But I mean, half the time, most of these conferences aren't even like worth watching.
Yeah, no, this
really
one
come out with anything good.
This one was 100% worth. Not worth watching at all. They didn't show anything interesting. They didn't show nothing that made me like, oh, I'm about to cop a PlayStation, Plus or whatever to call this. The only thing that they did talk about that was somewhat interesting, and this is only if you played the previous game, was Last of Us
2,
the second one coming out. That's the only interesting, but we already knew that, you know what I'm saying? We already knew that game was coming out, so I didn't really was hyped for it or anything. But they showed, I don't even know what those games are called. Like the first game, Humanity, that they showed, it's like to me it's like a Marbles on stream, but for humans.
Mm-hmm.
Like they just run. You guys played the game Marbles? Like, yeah, or y'all seen the game Marbles played?
Like Bust a Move?
Nah, it's like it's a game going around Twitch right now. Well, it's not right now, but a couple of months ago, it was a real popular game on Twitch.
You're talking about the marbles where everybody joins in and they let them fall down. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so this game, Humanity, seems like that. You just have a human. You make a created character, and then you put them in a situation. And if your character survives at the end of whatever event that they got going on, then I guess you win or whatever. I don't know. It didn't seem interesting. Look, man, Sony could have just put this shit in text message, like send out an email or something. Like
I said, they could have just made a standalone YouTube video. That man said a text message.
They didn't have to have this whole press conference for this shit, man. Yo, Zamis, how's it doing, man? What's going on? How you living today, man? You said, you said you didn't watch it, man. No, you're not missing. You didn't miss nothing. So,
Not a
Tez, what are your
thing.
thoughts on it, man?
Highly disappointed. Only thing, like I said, stood out was The Last of Us 2. Bro, like, I could have done without all those games. The only one besides that may have seemed kind of interesting is because I loved the Katamari games. I might look at it, but would it be something I pick up? Like, no. Whenever it dropped like really super cheap, I might look at it because I like the Katamari games. But everything else was just like, why? Like that human thing, that human. It was called Human, right? The first thing with all the running people doing all
humanity.
Man, if you don't get that lame ass stuff out of here, I couldn't deal with it. I was like, what is this? It looked like just centipedes of people jumping and doing stuff. I'm like, what is this? Who wants to play this? Now, if that was a mobile game, that might intrigue me to just something to kill time, but I would not actively turn on a console just to play something like this.
But I mean, people actually turn on the console to play that. What, Kamari? What's that game you just said?
Katamari.
That's a very popular game, especially in Japan. But for me, when I look at those games, I'm like, what is this? You run around. That's the one previous to that, right? It's like you run around pushing things and collecting things into a big ass ball. Right?
Well, that's kind of all the Katamari games. But this one's more. This one looked more like it was like a slight adventure kind of game.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
human? I don't know what.
You country. That's what. It don't matter though.
I know.
But yes.
I ain't the only country person, bro. KDJ say some stuff that make me even feel like, did he really just say that? And I'm country.
But you, yes and no. Yeah, y'all both country.
Thank you. That's all I wanted you to. That's what I want you to agree on. We both country.
But yeah. So while we're on like this whole state of play, we're the rush of games is actually calming down a bit now. We just had that big rush where everything was coming out for the past two and a half weeks. We had games dropping. What happened?
Hey yo, I can't read chat of KDJ. Go away. Take your ass back to work. Lieutenant, we need you to put your good boy legs on and go back to work. Leave us alone.
Tez, can you please read to the people who are listening to this what KDJ said?
So basically, for those who aren't here to see my face live, I happen to shave my mustache because your boy tried to make it pencil thin. When Champagne Jose comes out my skin, I just get a little too above and beyond myself, and I messed my mustache up. So I shaved it off. It'll be back in less than a week. This man has literally come in here from the time it started. Just still. The last thing he says is Tez hygiene stats automatically dropped 20 points when he shaved his mustache. Meaning, I'm an RPG character. My hygiene, I'm a sim. Take that back. I'm a sim. And my hygiene stats drop rapidly as soon as I lose my mustache. And or the top of my lips stank. And or it looks weird and I have a neck beard now, which I do on one side have a full-fledged beard connecting the top line and bottom.
You're gonna draw the one on your finger?
I am drawing no lines.
I'm gonna draw the one right here in your finger. Just hold it up. So it just talk like that.
And then he begins to also state that he also is not country, though he is from Nacogdoches, Texas. I'm from Chattanooga, but Nacogdoches still sound as country as Chattanooga.
Yeah, both. Yeah. Listen, I don't discriminate against country folk, but I do judge a little bit. Because the stuff y'all be saying, I live in Atlanta, and y'all
can't even say Mario right. Y'all say Mario.
Mario, what are you talking about?
No.
Him and the Connor boys. None of them Connor boys.
We say Mario.
No, boy, y'all all say Mario.
No, we do not.
Especially Dre. Mario.
No, I don't know about Andre. I don't think he says it either, to be honest. We don't say no Mario. We say Mario. You might be getting another word confused that we say differently, but it's not I can almost guarantee
y'all Joyzy folks, boy, can't say stuff either.
Nah, y'all just talk.
The comb over mustache.
I can just pull a dread down there and let it hang. You know what I'm saying? I did get my hair retwisted also. That's looking nice, but he said I do judge a little bit.
Brown hair.
No, get it correct. I'm in Canada. I'm gonna get them Tory Lanez plugs. It's a difference.
Tory Lanez do got plugs, don't he?
Mm-hmm. That boy got a whole chili bowl. Went from a porpoise head to a chili bowl.
Oh my gosh.
Leave Tez alone because he's not going to focus because he can't focus and get made fun of at the same time. He can't focus. He can't read chat and play video games at the same time.
Always confused.
I'm not always confused. Okay, I'm only confused when I'm not paying attention. Let's get that straight.
Which is 99% of the time.
No, that is 75% of the time. Because
I would have to go at least. I would have to go at least 90% of the time.
That's 90% with y'all. Everything else in my regular life, it's 75. I'm active.
That's still too much, though. That's still too much. 75 is still too much.
I said 75% actively paying attention. 25.
Oh, I thought you said.
It'd be like, hey, Marz, you want to play this game? Hey, what y'all say about Twitter?
I like my sound effects, man. Leave me alone. Hey, hold up, Zombies. Don't tell me you up here in the 666. You in Canada too, boy. Let's go. What part though? I'm in Victoria, my guy.
The part that you shouldn't be if you're next to Tez, and if you are next to Tez, move immediately.
Shut
up. But yeah, I don't even know what we was talking about.
The state of Nope. Nintendo's not Nintendo, but the Sony state of Nope.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember we were talking about. Well, we were about to get into like all the other games that came out this past week and a half.
Yeah.
Has anybody played anything new? I know Tech, you're waiting for Arcades. That just got pushed back, didn't it?
Yeah, pushed back to the 15th.
Yeah, that sucks. It's supposed to come out this week.
They're doing PTS on the 1st, so it gives them 2 weeks to just correct everything. So
I was just
better than just a week.
Oh, that boy's in the Yukon. Okay, Northern Territories. I see you, boy. It's cold.
Tez, have you played any new characters?
New
characters. Yeah,
I know what you meant. The only new game is like Legacy of the Duelist, the Yu-Gi-Oh game, and I'm enjoying that. And us going hard and ooh la la like dead ass.
Hey, we're gonna save mobile games for just a little bit later on.
Okay,
we're not gonna talk about these.
We ain't gonna talk about this new
mobile games yet. Yeah. You said Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel. How's that, man? I've seen people playing it. Is it? Well, I don't think you've ever played the old one, huh?
I used to play the original tabletop Yu-Gi-Oh! So
I'm talking about the game, the older.
Oh
the
no,
game.
I didn't play the original one. Yeah, so this will be my first one.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting it, but I don't have time to play it.
I just remembered something.
What's up?
For those of y'all that play Dauntless, the new update is tomorrow for the fisticuffs.
I seen that
and all that other stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah, the brawler gloves and everything. I just remembered that. I was like, so tomorrow.
I was like, ooh, I can hop back on Dauntless for some
punching monsters.
Yeah, like them gloves, man. Because that's one thing. Monster Hunter does not have. They don't have like a
gauntlet class.
A gauntlet class. So this will be something new. Sitting there catching up with these 2 pieces to the face and stuff. That's pretty cool. I haven't. Is it on the Switch yet?
Yes,
it is on the Switch.
It is on the Switch.
I'm like that's honestly the only way I would play it because I don't play any.
It's still, but the best part is it's cross-plat though. So no matter what, we could all still play, even if you load PC, Xbox, PlayStation.
I just have not played any PC games in a long time, man. I still got like $20 in my Steam account just chilling because of a games that I returned, and like there was one point I was going on Steam every single day, buying a game or doing something, downloading something on Steam or looking what the next game, adding things to my wish list. I couldn't even tell you the last time I opened Steam, man. I don't know what's going on Steam right now. But yeah, so the last game, I played Gears of War, which was, I didn't play it because the experience that I had playing it was trash. We tried to play it day one, and the servers kept crashing. The servers weren't up every time we tried to play. Somebody would keep getting kicked from the game, and it was messing up the experience. So I'm waiting until they work things out. I think they have now to actually go back and play it. But right now I'm playing Borderlands. I beat Astral Chain. I'm playing Daemon X Machina. I'm playing. I should be playing Cold Vein this week to see how that goes. I don't know yet. I'm undecided. I've been busting people's ass in Smash. All homo. And that's it, man. That's it. I don't think I've been playing anything else. So
there's nothing really out right now, man.
There's a lot out actually, but there's nothing that we want to play.
There you go.
Yeah,
they re-released Dragon Quest for the Switch and everything. I'm like,
Link's Awakening, man.
Originally, the way they set it up was how it was supposed to always have launched. Like for any particular console that you purchased it on, it was supposed to come with the option to turn into the 2D version of the original games, but they just scrapped that and then they decided to do this. We see you with the new Link amiibo, man.
I'm just on you. Just basically acknowledge me.
That came out, but no, that was just my thing on Dragon Quest. Like I already have the original. Like once I play it, ain't no point. He got the physical copy.
Yep, I like my physical.
Just
other
so
games.
You can say
I haven't even opened it. And I know even last week's podcast or the one before this one, we were going in on physical and digital copies. And I went out the same week and bought me a goddamn physical copy of this game. But only reason I bought physical is I like Zelda games. I like, and that's what I said. Collectors pieces that you want to buy, I think you should buy physical copies for. That's the old school in me. But like, if I'm just buying the game just because I want to play it or whatever the case is, then I will download it digitally. But I wanted to collect that. So
the last physical collector's copy of anything, I mean just collectors, but like physical was for me like Skyrim. Like when they released that and I got that Alduin statue, like that thing was so sexy. It was worth the $99 I paid, even though it burned up in a house fire. I was like, damn. That's a loss. But that was the first and last time. I was like, because it was a nice table piece. Like you walk in and like it starts conversation. Like, hold on, why you got a random big dragon in your? It's like, funny you should ask. I am a nerd, and these are the things I like to buy. So and there you have it.
Okay. Zamas, I appreciate the compliment, my dude. Thank you so much. KDJ, you wrong, man. KDJ, you wrong.
What did you say? KDJ just rolled like a whole
we don't do racism in these chat streets. KDJ, go on, boy.
KDJ, you wrong for that, man. Y'all ever watch the Animal?
Go ahead, read it.
Y'all ever watch the Animal Planet and watch the documentaries about the Amazon forest? Tez look like one of the monkeys that migrated from the forest after birth.
And Marz look like the big gorilla that followed.
I don't put me in your slander.
You coming along? I still got
my nipples. Hey, I still got my mustache. My stash still there. Little baby back.
Taco neck bastard. Leave me alone, man.
I can fix my neck. You can't fix your face, man.
Yes, I can. It'll grow back in 4 or 5 days. Top.
It's still. We've all seen it now.
Exposed.
It's too late.
I don't care. My wife like it. That's all that matters.
That's all that. You're right, Ted. That is all that matters, man. As long as your wife like that face, then you ain't got a problem in the world, man.
I say the same thing about your daughter loving your face. Like, just it's a face only Marz could make. Beautiful baby, but damn you ugly.
She look just like me, man.
No, she don't. Don't put that on her. Don't put that on that child ever.
Oh man, yo. Back to the topic at hand. Pokemon is coming out next. I think that. Oh, actually, I'm lying. The next game that I'm looking forward to is Little Town Hero, and then Pokemon after that. And those are both made by the same people. So
have you picked it up yet? It's already out though.
No, it's not. What?
Little Town Hero? It came out. My Little Town Hero?
No, it didn't.
It isn't?
It comes out the 17th. Or like 17th or the 15th.
It's in October.
October. Yeah. You probably thought it was September.
I literally did the entire time.
Yeah, it comes out.
I had pre-ordered it, but my fault. I thought it was already out.
Yeah, nah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, man, I mean, shit. This year has been cool. I think Ghost Recon's coming out. Look forward to that. Chopper.
Young Blobber.
Young Bob City, what it is.
You know, I can't even see him. The camera only saw him. I look back, I couldn't even see where he was at, yo. But yeah. We could talk about these mobile games, man.
Do you want to save mobile games for last? And
let's talk about anime. Yeah, because I'll be going in these mobile games.
Yeah, because we know that's going to be a hot topic. That's at least an hour to an hour 15 minutes.
A good amount of time.
Anime. So Demon Slayer is about to end.
Yeah, like 2
I don't know if
episodes
you
left,
guys.
right?
Nah, I think one more. I think next
One more?
week. Yeah, this week
Okay.
coming up is the last episode. So that makes episode 26, I think.
Yep.
26 episode season. I think they already announced that there's going to be a season 2, which we all knew anyway. But I think they just finally confirmed it. I'm mad that they're ending it right here, but I'm also excited because I thought they were going to end it at episode 24. I was like, okay, they're about to end this shit here, blah blah blah. But then they did the 25, and I was like, oh, they still got another one coming out on the 26, episode 26. And then the last episode at the end of it, if you haven't, it's not really a spoiler. They just showed that big ass demon on the train with all those eyes. And I was like, oh shit, this man looked like he about to when a bad guy gets his own in cut scene like that, you know this motherfucker is about to be a god tier. Like, and I feel like he's about to be one to like set the mood off, man.
This for any of y'all that don't know, what's coming up is just what's about to start the training arc for the new guys. Basically, like shit's like we already know shit's hitting the fan because Tanjiro got to see them, meeting because he met MJ Muzan or whatever. They all know it's serious now. Like he's the only person to do it. So now everybody kind of has to step that game up. Like if these youngins have gotten this far with minimal training, all right, let's get them caught up. But then also let's step up as well. So it's gonna be a lot of good stuff coming. I can definitely say that much.
Oh, facts. I'm excited.
The whole training montage had me dying. I don't know about y'all, but that jump was so funny.
These last couple episodes were hilarious, man.
Be killing me, boy.
When he pulled him to the side, he walked in there first like, yo, what the fuck? What's going on? They coming back miserable. Hold on, let me come talk to y'all real quick. Pulled up to the side and started spazzing out. Was like, yo, y'all getting touched by girls.
He's like, you're getting rubbed down and blah, blah, blah. And this, and I'm out here just like, it's not fair. I was like, yo, calm down. And then they all put his ass in like a lock. One had his legs, one of them had his other arm, and they both had his neck at the same time. He's like, oh, I'm good. This is heaven. I was like, you nasty, boy. Yeah. Sit on down.
And then again, I like Shinobu. That's her name. Is that her name? The butterfly chick. The main one.
Yeah.
Like she's cool, yo. She's working. I like how she worked them to like to get them to work out. Yeah, their strengths. Them. Yeah. She talked mad shit to Inosuke. He was like, yo, I mean, if you can't do it, then you can't do it. I'm not gonna say
Inosuke think he the best at
everything. He was like, bitch, what?
That's only because he was raised in the woods, so he didn't really interact with a lot of people, I guess.
Right.
So his first thing is like, all right, well, if I meet somebody, I'm obviously the best. Like I gotta be, unless proven otherwise. Like until he saw Giyu, he was like, oh, he can't be that strong. He's like, oh, damn, he's that strong. I'm still better. I was like, this man a fool. This man, hey, Inosuke has the funniest backstory. If y'all think Zenitsu is funny, bro, wait till they play this man's backstory. I was in tears reading it. I'm like, there's no way. He's already stupid, but his backstory is stupid. I mean, it's tragically funny. Like it starts off tragic, but it lightens up before they finish the story. I'm like, all right, I can see why he is the way he is, but it'll have you laughing more than anything. You won't feel bad for him at all. You just gonna laugh.
The part where they finally look, I'm gonna tell you like this. It peaked for me when the Swordmaster came, and then he's sitting there waving to the Swordmaster, and the Swordmaster like bulks up. It takes
he took out that knife. And he was like, "Yo,"
he's like, "I'll kill you."
Yeah, that shit was funny, yo. He started coming at this man. How dare you?
And then the other dude's like, yeah, I made Inosuke swords, and he's like, "What do you think about those gray? The gray hue makes them really, really cool." And Inosuke looks at him, he takes a rock and stabs him. He's like, "I'll kill you."
Yeah, that shit was funny, yo. Bro, he was trying to off them, yo. He took them. I was like, "Oh, I wonder if he's gonna chip them, or if I thought it was like, I don't know." So I didn't know he did it himself. When he originally did
I thought his blades were designed like that also. Like I was like, oh, cool. I was like, oh, because everybody's blade looks reminiscent to them, and I guess he's wild, but even still, I kind of thought his swords would be a little bit different after they got like I thought the first set was from damage, wear, and tear, and then I'm like, all right, cool, he finna get some nice cool blades, and these things are just like, oh, all right. Kink. All right, that's way
he smooth
better.
just sat there. He smooth sat there. Look, he just takes some. Wait, yo.
That was funny, yo.
Oh
man.
God.
So Tanjiro's gonna learn some new fire techniques from that fire dude, I believe. And that's like he only said like maybe 2 or 3 words, but he's my favorite out of all the new characters that we met.
He's the guy of this show.
Is it the 8 of them, whatever?
7.
The 7 of them.
Yeah.
Out of all of them, he's my favorite one. And like I said, he only said like maybe 2 or 3 words. Just the way his demeanor and his swag throughout the show, I was like, oh, he's badass.
Right. He's literally like Guy. He's Guy. He's the guy of this show. And then Giyu is like Kakashi. Like he don't say much at all. He's like very aloof. So like if anybody liked the guy from Naruto, you'll like the Flame Pillar. He gives us that same type of vibrato and energy. Like he's real likable.
Who's the one? What pillar is the one where the dude's like, you must die flamboyantly or some nonsense
pillar,
like
the sound
the
pillar.
sound.
Oh, that's the sound pillar.
He's a funny thing. His backstory. He's a ninja. He's like a ninja. I don't know how. I still don't understand how the hell that works. But he was just a ninja. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, after next week, I'm about to start reading. So
boy, I cannot wait to talk to you about this stuff, Marz.
I'm about to start reading. I said after it finished, I would start reading, man. I'm excited. Speaking of reading, reading Dr. Stone and Promised Neverland, man. But Dr. Stone, we'll keep it on Dr. Stone.
Yeah.
Y'all watch the latest episode?
Yep.
I did. Yes, sir.
I didn't finish it, but it don't matter because we can talk about it.
You already read it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the
what happened
to life theatrics.
Oh yes, and I'm telling you, reading that part, yo, I was so confused because at like the way they introduced it, I remember this clear. I was like, yo, now are they bringing like fantasy into this world? Like that's why I was like, are there demons amongst us and everything? Mm-hmm. But nah, it's just what Tez just said. It's just how they the danger they just brought to life.
Yeah, like the sulfuric acid. Basically, they created the embodiment of sulfuric. What's the name into like a banshee spirit. I was like, what is this? But I'm not mad at it. Like it actually pulled me in. I'm like, okay, this is kind of wild. And then I'm like, yo, is he really feta? I was like, no, but then your boy comes out of nowhere. He was like chicken shit. I was like, man, why you gotta be such a scaredy cat? Like, come on, man.
Yep.
The old man made that show though. Old Master Roshi had that.
He's gonna make the show. He is one of the best characters throughout this whole series.
Oh,
man.
He's like, I know they're not goating me into trying to help. He's like, all right, breaks out the rope. I'm like, yo, go.
He do that shit every time. Every time Senku brings him a new idea to build or something, this man just starts flexing and rips all his clothes off every single time.
Don't tell. So I was like, when I saw that, I was like, hold on, why do I get the Brigadier General? Like the dude from Full Metal Alchemist, the flamboyant dude with the fist always taking his shot. I was like, bruh, if he gets twinkles by his eyes at any point in this show, I'm memeing it. That's all I need to see is sparkles by his eyes.
And then be compared to the same. Yeah, I can see that 100%. But yeah, he's cool. What happened at the end of this episode?
They got the sulfuric acid in the bottle, and that was the last thing, really.
Yeah. Right. Like that was the major thing they needed to start, I guess, to make the first actual man-made antibiotic.
Oh, the antibiotic. Yeah, that's right. All right, so now they're about to start. Wow, they're moving really quick.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I knew where the season was gonna end, but now I don't know because they're combining a lot. Like I said, they're episode 12, 13, and they confirmed that they're gonna have 24 episodes. So there's no way that these next 12 episodes are gonna lead up until the tournament that they're about to have.
Buddy need to man up.
I was gonna say it might. I was like, it might start at that, stop at that, or
Nah.
you think it's gonna go past it?
The tournament?
So then you think it might lead back into when Craven shows back up. I can't think of his name. I just call him Lion Punch. That man is godly. I'm telling you, boy. Show me a anime character, anybody. I would love to see we could take a poll if they could show us a harder, entry than that. Who had the most bomb entry? That's the most not like super fantasy type of show, just generic anime. Who had an entry like that, bruh? Come out the gate.
Oh, I was about to say, I thought you were talking about just overall bad guys in general in anime. I was like, well,
I mean, no. I know there's plenty, but I'm just like somebody in general, just your run of the mill before they get superpowers type bad guy just comes out the gate and lays a lion out with his fist. I'm like, I love this guy. I just hope he didn't turn bad. And then I was like, well, damn it, he's got to be.
But is he bad though?
Good question.
That's the real question. Is he
from his point of view? Is he really bad?
Right, you know what I'm saying?
I like I said, I go along with what he says. I agree with what he says. I just don't like the way he goes about it, though.
They I don't know if we talked about Dr. Stone last week. I don't think we did. But in the last episode when what's the snake's name? What's his name, yo? The dude that ran back to Craven.
I just call him Cruella. He just looked like Cruella.
Whatever. When he ran back, yo, they showed like 2 god tier characters.
Boy, he had a squad.
In that,
some football.
That's the girl and that dude.
Squad was
God.
God.
You talking about the girl and that dude that were shown briefly or whatever?
They were showing like when he was running through the cave or whatever, and they showed like 2 people for like 2 seconds. Like not even,
it was like a girl and a dude or whatever.
Yeah, it was. Yes, those characters are. I was like, damn, yo, they showing these people already, man. Like
his squad,
they
imagine if they killed everybody else off and picked the primest of prime to repopulate. Them people look like they got zero body fat, athletic skills maxed out at 100.
That's what he did, man. That's exactly what he did. He picked because since he was like the best of the best, he knew everybody under him. Like he knew all the people who to bring back. He was like, I bet. And like we already seen, he's smart. So he. I mean, it's not a spoiler. He just knows like how the world shifted a little bit. Yeah. So he knows the geographical locations of people and stuff. He was like, all right. So if I was here, that means such and such was fucking 2-3 miles down this way, blah, blah, blah. And then he found all the people he needed to find, man.
He's like a slightly brainy, he's like a muscly but slightly brainy Senku. Like he's not genius level smart, but he's got common sense. He's got enough common sense to know some stuff.
Yeah, he's smart and strong. Senku is just smart.
No strength.
No strength, no stamina, no nothing. Like when they was climbing up that mountain, everybody was climbing up that thing perfectly fine. And this man Senku in the back dying, like, yo, what the fuck?
Bro, no, when they had the funniest thing for me was when they were trying to create more heat inside that damn furnace, the faces they were making, it's like, my arms, I can't feel them anymore. I'm like, dog, you are so weak. But even the other folks in the new world was like, they were tripping too after a while. Arms were on fire.
Yep, man, that shit is ready. KDJ asks, has any of us watched Saga of Tiny? Oh yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, y'all. We'll be right back on the stream as we got to do our thing. So y'all catch this commercial real quick, and we'll be right back.
Where's the other one? Huh? Where's the little hoe? Where's the girl with the blue hair? I know y'all hear me. Where the fuck y'all at? Pussies? Huh? Huh? Shut your head up, you stupid motherfucker. You hacking ass bitch. Your mama's a hoe. Your mama's a hoe. Your mama's a hoe. Your mama's a hoe. Your mama's a fucking hoe. She's ugly.
Okay, 16. Okay, 7. Oh, Tiger. 17, let me down. 17, let me down. Let your boy, let me spark up on you for the one time, bro. I don't give a damn about none of this. I'm coming in with all the full force. I'm button mashing like my life depends on it. Bro, I just wanted Bardock. That's all I wanted. Yo, let me go. 17, 16, let me go. Fuck out of here, bro. Yo. Is this live? Is this even live?
Which one? Let me see what this does.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh shit! Am I actually gonna blow up?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I'm dead.
What the f?
You guys doing? You guys get there okay?
Yeah, we doing fine.
He jumped out.
No! Where?
Oh no!
Perfect moment just to say hello.
Mickey!
Look at that. 4 points.
What?
Oh, wait, that's 3 points. I gotta make one more. Game out of reach. I missed. Curry, please. Curry, please. Do not give it to Curry. Don't let him give it to Curry. Nope. You out your mind, Corey. Look at Coach, yo. You see Coach's face? He like, God dang it. I know this boy did not.
On the next video, right? Alright. Peace. Alright. Fade black. Fade black.
No.
Your mama's a hoe. 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 Your mom's a hoe. Your mom's a hoe. Your mom's a hoe. Your mom's a hoe. Motherfucking bitch. I hate him. I hate him. This shit cool fun. I'll be watching her all day.
Alright,
Like,
y'all,
yo.
we are back.
Oh,
This man over here gushing about his baby in the cameras like a
so what?
Anybody, man, that's gonna be me. I'm gonna get some cameras set up in this room too for like when I'm not in.
Yeah. Yeah, now 'cause I like this one because it's Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
So I could watch it like it's wireless. I could watch it on my phone wherever I'm at. So that's dope, yo. I like it. I recommend getting one of those kind. But anyway, that's neither here or there. What were we talking about? Do y'all want to continue on anime? I haven't. I mean, real quick, I haven't watched the last 2 episodes of, you already know, Black Clover.
Mm-hmm.
Is it over or is it still going?
It's still going.
It's still
Andre said he was like, yo, he thinks it's over, but I don't know. So it's still going. Is it good? Is it good? I'm not getting good.
It came down a little bit. They had a fight, had a big fight, came down a little bit, and now it's ramping back up again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That shit about to get lit.
That's all this arc is. It's gonna be a series of rises, some lows with some backstory information, some filling in, some gaps and holes, and then you riding right back up to do the same thing. Like, that's why I enjoy Black Clover, man. Black Clover is legit. Marz, when this stops, boy, when I tell you when you start reading, boy, when I tell you all the stuff that is coming, which I won't say, just man.
Like this one, I don't think this one's stopping though. I think they said they're not stopping.
Which is crazy. I'm like, yo, I mean, Naruto used to go for like periods of time, but they would take breaks.
But that was, the thing back then, that was, anime didn't take breaks. Like, yeah, like the anime did not take breaks back then. Like they didn't have seasons. There wasn't like, oh, this is a winter season, fall season. These motherfuckers just dropped that shit whenever they felt like it, and they kept going through the whole year, whatever. But now these which is the fall season, summer season, winter season. KDJ asks, Saga of Tanya, the evil is better.
Is it currently out, KDJ, or is it like something that already had been one and done? Because if so, I need something else to pick up, because I just started watching Vinland Saga, and boy, Vinland Saga is the GOAT.
I mean, Andre told me he's watching it, and
it is GOATly.
He said he doesn't understand what the hype is about it. He was like, "Yo, Vinland Saga is, it's good." He's not saying it's bad. He said it's good, but he was like, a lot of people are hyping it up, and
It's
he doesn't know
because you
why.
would have had to have read it. I know bits and pieces from like skimming certain stuff to come. Cause like where it starts now for anybody, it's kind of like backstory. You're gonna get a few for the first portion of it's gonna be your backstory. But then when they skip forward into when like the main kid guy's like an adult or close to being grown, like which will come with like it'd be the equivalent of like Attack on Titan. When they skip and Aaron's a lot much older. Like that's what Vinland Saga's like. Boy, it gets grimy when he becomes an adult. Like it's already grimy. He's a kid, but like no, it gets legit. It gets legit grimy when he becomes an adult. Like it's way more gore. Like Fist of the North Star type stuff or Berserker type stuff.
See, Andre, he explained too. I don't know if you ever watched that show Vikings on. It was like I think it was on Hulu.
The first first half of the season, yeah.
Oh, Andre said it's like that, like
He says
animated Vikings.
Basically.
Go ahead.
No, I was just agreeing. Like, yeah, basically.
Oh yeah. I mean, look, I'm gonna check it out. I am gonna check it out. I'm gonna watch it. They're like halfway through the season or whatever, so I'm gonna see what they're talking about. But right now, it's for me, anime. Demon Slayer is like the best anime this year so far. We still got one more season left. This next winter season, everybody's just gonna be talking about goddamn My Hero, which is cool, which is a great show, and I'm excited for it to come back. But that's all everybody's gonna talk about. Like that's the thing, right? Like a show like that washes out all the other shows that
a shonen, yeah.
It washes out all the other shows that come on after it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna be talking about these next couple of shows, but Boku no Hero or My Hero Academia, for those who don't understand, Tez.
Hey, bro, let's clap it up for Marz because he actually said a weeb word the right way. Because you be swearing to God when I say stuff, Tez, you ain't Japanese, Marz.
Son, listen, I could say these words perfectly fine. I choose not to. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I choose not to. No, it's not. I don't choose not to. I just choose not to say them in public.
I don't care. What I gotta be?
No, I ain't got nothing. That's the difference between me and you, right there. Like that. Look.
Titties get hot when you get ashamed. I ain't got no shame.
That's the difference, man.
So, am I caught up? No, Dre, I haven't caught up yet. I'm like 2 episodes behind from being fully caught up on Vinland Saga.
KDJ said it's on par with Overlord. Okay, I have to check it
out.
Oh,
is it?
See, I like when he said Isekai, I was like, okay, I see that's my thing right there. I love teleported to another world type genre. The mangas, games, that's my genre. So
now he said Overlord. That's what I needed to see. I needed a comparison to another anime that I've watched because you put all these other words. I'm like, give me something that I've seen compared to that. Thank you.
Overlord is the one. I never. Is it new? Did he establish that? Is that a new show or is it?
He said it just finished, so I imagine it's new.
Oh, okay. He said it just finished. Oh, yeah. So it got washed away behind Demon Slayer. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of great shows that were on during the summer session, but we missed it because I was so hyped about Demon Slayer.
It's a lot of them coming next season like that, boy. Like My Hero's going 3, I can tell you off bat that's gonna get washed behind. One being I was teleported. Didn't I tell you I wanted to be reborn, but my skills to be like normal? Another isekai teleported to another world. It's got a good story, but it's gonna get washed.
I'm tired of isekai, man. I'm tired of this.
Marz, I get you say that, but in the last bit of, if you read as much as I've read, there are some good ones that aren't as bad as the ones that get animated. Like the ones that get brought into studios. Some of them are poo. I will agree with you. Like a lot of them.
But that's the thing. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just tired, man. Like, you know, I'm a straight shonen, like straight, like I need a OP main character. I need an OP main first villain, and I need them to break their limits and kill each other in an epic battle. That's what I want. Those are the animes that get my gears grinded. But you know, so I don't get me wrong.
He said gears grinded.
But like I'm cool, like, and I even like my little romance animes every now and then, or my little slice of life animes, yo. Those are pretty cool, but I'm never gonna give up on shonen anime. Those are my bread and butter. Those are the main reasons why
I like my sports.
But speaking of animes and related to mobile games, though, Marz.
Well, there's plenty of those we can talk about. Okay,
The one that you just put a video out on, sir.
Attack on Titan Tactics. Yes. So that yeah, okay, we're just gonna do it. Fuck it. Okay.
I mean, I gave you the segue. There you go.
You
You're
did.
welcome.
And this is
Yeah.
the mobile hour. Welcome.
Before that, Andre said Isekai is dope, but the market is saturated. I agree.
Very, and like I was just to make the last statement, like there are a lot of good ones that haven't gotten picked up yet. Then I'm pretty sure they will, because they're doing well as far as their sales go. But the ones that get picked up are the ones that are halfway completed or close to being done. So those are the ones they're gonna run with. They're gonna run with what they have the most concurrent stuff to build off of, and they may flush it with some other stuff. But there's 3 that I'm reading now, and one currently going that Don Machi's amazing. Another one was I got teleported to another world and turned into a spider. It's so weird, but it gets bomb. And then the
things like that. But look,
but you don't. Think,
I
literally
know.
Don't know what to
I
think
know.
going into it. I was like, why would you get teleported? It's like I got reborn into a slime.
It's
Slime
probably
Tensai.
fire. And I'm not knocking you, but it's just. I'm sorry. We've seen it once. We've seen it.
It gives
before.
you this. It's the same.
I
I blame Digimon. I literally blame Digimon. But other than that, this is the mobile hour. We're gonna let Marz take the floor. The man, the myth, the legend, the guy of the mobile gaming community. The man who will spark the new light in all who play phone related games. Let this man have the floor. Go ahead.
Thank you. Shameless plug.
Yes, sir.
I just made a new YouTube channel called Ultra Rare Marz. And if you don't know what Ultra Rare means,
how many stars is that?
That's 5 stars. We're 5-star, okay? Right now, we're only 5 stars. But in my game, that's a UR, okay? So that's the top notch until they come with some other shit above UR. And I think actually Dokkan came up with something higher than UR. Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z. And then they got LRs, Legendary Rares, or something like that. I don't know. But whatever. But yeah, Attack on Titan Tactics is a mobile game that just came out, and the thing that they do in that game is very different. Not very different, but it's like Clash Royale. Have you ever played Clash Royale?
Yep.
Right. So Clash Royale with the little card system where you have a bar that fills up to 10, and then you have to order to put the card down. You have to have the corresponding meter to put the card down. So say if the card costs 5, you have to have 5 points. It's like Hearthstone or whatever, something similar to that.
Oh,
but
like that. Okay, see then, yeah.
Yeah, so you have to right. But those games have PvP aspects to it. So you're going against a real player the whole time. But with Attack on Titan Tactics, what they do is they took out the PvP. Now it's all PvE. So now you have the card system, but you're fighting the big ass Titans. And you have to protect your wall, which is a dope ass concept. I like it because the problem with those Clash Royale games was the PvP thing. So once you get bought into a new a tax bracket, when you start facing the people who pay to win, the game isn't fun anymore. But now in Attack on Titan, you don't have to worry about that because there's no PvP, and which is cool. So I'm really enjoying that game right now. And they have a banner, a new gacha that just came out for the god himself, Levi. Levi is one of the best characters in goddamn Attack on Titan by himself. Like, that's like, is there anybody who's read the manga? Is there anybody better than Levi in Attack on Titan?
I'm not believe it.
Don't say it, but I don't believe it.
Do I need to utter the words?
I don't believe
Levi. Okay, Levi is a god. He still thusly, keeps his god status even in the time skip. But there are some new booties who make Levi, because Levi gets old basically. He's getting older, but still there's some new booties that match Levi in his prime that are even more godly than he was. So I mean, you just have to wait and see.
See, okay, bet. Well, we'll see. Whatever, we'll see. But yeah, Attack on Titan Tactics. It's a mobile game. It just came out a couple of days ago. Check it out if you haven't, or if you're into those kind of stuff. Another game that we mentioned last week, right? And I didn't think, honestly, to keep it 100, I was still going to be playing this game until today. Ooh La La. It's an idle game. Tack, I know you've made fun of me about this. But
I hate your face too, KDJ. Leave me alone, bro.
This game is way more in depth than surface level. Like if you look at it, you just think it's an idle game. You running around and you fighting and you just level up and everything. But no, there is a lot of stuff, a lot of micro technical stuff in this game that you have to manage, which I didn't, that you don't find out until after you play the game for like, you have to legit play the game for at least a week to actually crack the surface of this game. And we still haven't cracked the surface of this game. And I've been playing it for almost 2 weeks now.
Bro, literally on our server, there's another team that's like, I believe 20 stages ahead of us. And they're steadily climbing. Like every time I think we get close, because they have the world alert system. I'm like, oh, yo, we're not even that far away. They're already done entered into like the second stage of they got to be paying to keep getting them skips like that. I'm like, bro, because you traversing this is like fast.
See, but yo, I'm making a video on it for people like Tack. Okay, it's in the process. It's gonna break down and show you the works. But I'm telling you, yo, it's actually a really good, nice, chill, fun game to play, man. It's an idle game, but it's legit. Like, it does kill time. It does like give you something to do while you're on the toilet or while you're just sitting down watching TV.
Yeah.
Go on it for 5 minutes to upgrade your stuff and you help your team out. It is very, very team oriented. And now that I'm on a team with Tez, I have to put a lot of work in, okay?
Hey, no, don't just try and segue in and make it seem like I'm doing straight. But other than him trying to slander me, I'm gonna add to the mobile hour. Like, man, I've actually been going heavy into Saint Seiya. Like, I didn't think I thought it was just going to be your standard, gotcha game. Like, no, my guy, it's actually got the full story and a lot of the side stories from for those who don't know, the Saint Seiya or the Knights of the Zodiac stories have a lot of different branch arcs and chains based upon the gods who initiate the first wars with Athena from Hades, the Roman gods, the Norse gods. Like, there's so many different branch stories and different heroes who've worn individual cloths or the exact same cloth or golden armor from many different levels. And then in addition to that, certain pairs of heroes, if you get these knights, even there's standard people who aren't Zodiac Knights, they do different chain combo attacks. So when you add like if you get the Pegasus Knight, the Bronco Knight, and the Unicorn Knight together, they all do this weird combination because they're all horse-based Celestials. They do some weird-based kicking, punching, and fist combination attack all together on one person's attack, or they'll span a new ultimate that chains a whole new branch chain of status effects that increase your fighting and boost certain stuff. I'm like, it's got a real in-depth system. And of course, you can pay to win, but I'm enjoying just grinding because it's actually telling me the story back that I completely forgot about from such a long time ago. So like it's probably like Marz said, your main chick. It's my main chick game, and Ooh La La is basically my side piece. Like that's literally it.
That's why I haven't put that much time into it yet, because it takes a lot of effort to actually play Saint Seiya. It's not a game you could just pick up and I mean, you can after a while once you get into it, but at first you want to pay attention to the story, because their story it's an actual anime. Like, they put anime scenes inside the game so you can sit there and watch some shits. Everything is voice dialogue, so
it's got exploration in it too.
Like, so when I first started playing it, I was like, damn, yo, I just don't have the time right now. So that one is on the back burner for me. But once I take something out of my rotation, that game is coming up, like one of these heavy games. And I think Fist of the North Star is about to come out of my rotation, because they just keep doing not dumb stuff, but it's just annoying stuff for me. Fist of the North Star is another mobile game that is anime based off still, but they follow the manga instead of the show. And Fist of the North Star, it's this not the same, but it is very similar to Saint Seiya. I actually like Saint Seiya's graphics, but yeah, Fist of the North Star, I don't even want to talk about it, but I got a video coming out on that. I got a video coming out on Saint Seiya. I got a video coming out on all these goddamn mobile games. Speaking of mobile games, oh my god, one just dropped today. Goddamn Mario Kart, man. Listen, all right, Nintendo, they drop these half empty games, man, and it's pissing me off. Mobile games, I'll say mobile games. The Switch wise, they're doing all right. I'm content with Switch games, but these mobile games, man, Pokemon the same thing. Now this one's about to be the same thing. Like, there's only so much you can do in Mario Kart off rip. Like you just all you do is go through the courses and do the races, and you're just gonna keep doing that over. There's no other game modes. Like there's no other game modes. They do have a ranked system. There's no actual multiplayer. All you do is get the best score and compare it to your friends. So amongst your friends, you're ranked. So right now, I think I'm in like second place between Andre and CK, and I think Tact hasn't made it to that part, so he's not ranked yet. But so I mean, and then like you when you first start, you think you're going against real life players, but you're actually going against their bots. So if you made an account, there could be a chance that I will race against your bot one day on just a random level. And the cash grab, man, the gems are a lot of money for 3 gems, right? For 3 gems, it's $3. That's unheard of. And for one regular summon, single summon, it's 5 gems. So for $3, I can't even get one single summon. Like, that baffles me. That just blows my mind, yo. In a lot of games, you could at least buy the lowest amount of gems and get one free summon. In a lot of games, not all games, but in a lot of games you can. So Nintendo is pissing me off when it comes to their mobile games, man. But then I think, right? I had a really good thought today. I think Nintendo is doing this on purpose because of how everybody trashed them for making Mario Run a pay-to-play game, right? Mario Run had actually a lot of good content in it, but you just have to pay $10 for that. And I think they did that method way too early because mobile games were just really starting to pick up. So now they're like, all right, bet. Y'all don't want to pay us. Now we're going to take all your goddamn money. Just little by little, we're going to take your money anyway. So if they would have dropped, like, for instance, if they would have said Mario Kart is for on mobile for $10, everything's unlocked. Not unlocked, but there's no pay to win stuff in the game. You just have to unlock it with in-game currency. And there's multiplayer, there's other event modes. Then I think I would have been like, all right, bet it's worth $10. But now the fact that they do this on purpose. They're doing this on purpose to prove a point. Nintendo, we see your point. Now make these games good again. I'm sorry, I went on a whole rant about Nintendo.
Well, now that I know that you can't race again, like I was looking forward to the multiplayer. Yes. Like when I saw it, I was like, oh, I'm about to hand out some L's. And with you saying that you can't erase your friends, I kind of just want to uninstall it now. I'm uninspired to play.
Like that, you know what I'm saying? What's the point, man? That's the whole thing. Like they know that everybody that's ever played Mario Kart before is like, you never want to play because you want to race the computer. Like, no, you want to play because you want to hand out L's, you want to fucking fight and get in first place and have that bragging right between your friends. Nobody wants like Nintendo, and I think that this is just me talking. I don't know if they're going to add multiplayer in it, but I really think they should put multiplayer in this game, like actual multiplayer. Even the battling with the balloons of multiplayer, and just regular races and multiplayer.
Put in the basic stuff and just the basic multiplayer stuff. You don't even need to do over the wall and don't paywall it, because if you paywall it, that's the death of that game. 100%.
So of course they got they have a $20 as of right now. The time this podcast is going up, they have a $20 event going on. If you buy the $20, you get like Mario and a couple of carts. And then they have a $4.99 subscription, and it's called the Gold Member. You'll become a Gold Member. And now, so whenever you collect those little prizes, inside those prizes, there's only things that Gold Members can get. Which when I seen that, I was like, what the fuck? Because I thought I was getting gems out of these prizes, but it was like, oh, only Gold Members get these gems. You're not a Gold Member, so you don't get these gems. Trash. So I was like, oh, y'all got me fucked up. So then I went to go see this Gold Member, and at the bottom it says, oh, you get a 2-week free trial if you just sign up. So I signed up, got my 2-week free trial, and I canceled that shit. I don't give a damn. Now I'm getting all my Gold Member stuff that I should have got. Like that, I think that's stupid. But I get it. They try to make money. Nintendo's always about making money on their mobile games, and because they see how successful and how crazy amount of money that a popular mobile game gets, yo. So look, Nintendo, I see you, but I don't like you.
We love everything else you do, just not this.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. Yeah, um, I could talk about mobile games for. I could keep going. There's a new game called Witch Weapon that just dropped a couple days ago. This one's weird. It's one of those. It's an isekai, actually, right? Kind of. Like the story is this boy. One day, it's this whole long story, but long story short, he wakes up in a girl's body, and now he can see the witches all in the world, and the witches take form of weapons. Like an ordinary pin that you can kill somebody
Marz,
with.
don't tell me you up here in the gender benders now, boy. What you trying to let us know?
Son, I didn't know it was a gender bender until later on, because I skipped the story in mobile games. I don't care about story. I skipped it, so I didn't know. I seen the boy in the very first cutscene. I skipped it. The next thing you know, it's a girl. So I just thought somewhere along the line something happened to the boy and the girl has to save the boy. But no, the boy turned into the girl. So, and I didn't know, but whatever. But it's still a good game.
I caught that midway through skipping cutscenes. I was like, okay, boy, something. And then wakes up with a girl and he's like, wait, what's this? And I was like, oh my God.
It's that type of thing.
This game. I mean, it's all right, though. Don't get me wrong. I'm not paying attention to the story. I just wanted to play the game. But
the gameplay for it is
gameplay's really good.
Cool. Yeah. It's kind of like an action RPG type, but it's not really, because everything's auto. All you have to do is move. I was like, at this point, yo, you could have just made them move by themselves, and let me just, I'll tap the special here and there. But it's actually a pretty difficult game too if you don't level 100%. Up correctly, because I've died a couple of times and I'm only on like stage 2. Like I can't beat. Well, my thing is I'm trying to 3-star this stuff, and I can't 3-star like this last stage.
Oh, trying to get the don't go below 60% health.
Yes,
yeah. I was like, I'll just come back later when I'm stronger, because I'm just trying to keep moving.
That's what I'm about to do too. Just come back later to that. I like the 3-star. I love 3-starring on my missions, but once I started playing Final Fantasy Brave Exvius again, and they got the star system on their quest now. I ain't 3-starring nothing no more. Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. I don't know if they had that right before I stopped playing the star system. Because I had beat the story mode, and then there was really nothing to do in the content. I was just waiting for events to happen and stuff. So then they added the star system, so you can go back and play all the old levels and get 3 stars and then get the gems and all that stuff. But man, that's when I was a tryhard.
And now you're way behind.
I'm way behind is not even a word. It's not even the right word for it. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
We could always take some Q&A if you ain't got nothing else to talk about. Anybody in the chat got any questions?
Well, I don't know if you want to open that can of worms there, Tez.
I was just, no. I'm good. I can see the first one now. So why did you cut your top lip? Does your top lip stink? Is your beard really attached to your neck? Like, I'm good. No.
You're welcome.
It's like, do you really eat turtlenecks? Like, yeah, this is my real hair. Goosenecks, correction.
Them goosenecks, boy. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a big piece of news that I wanted to talk about, but I can't.
Think about it, man. What?
I can't remember.
I can't think of nothing else that's literally coming.
Yeah, it's been a slow week, man. That's why I didn't even ask what y'all want to talk about, because I was looking up stuff. I was like, yo, ain't nothing really happened, and this state of the play was so trash. Ted's about to wait, what? Ted's about the time.
I got my heels up. Oh, la la.
Oh, yeah. It is about time, man.
So I guess I need to jump in this and just carry you all then.
No, you can't. You can't. We have to carry you. We have to carry you. But if you do make one, join server in a season 6.
I think I'm already in that server, if I'm not mistaken. Unless you jump to another one.
I'm no. That's where my main is NA season 6, and then the one with Tez, CK, and Andre 7.
Yeah.
And Andre just made a character in my server too.
Yeah. I gotta
So
make one on 6, but my main's on NA8.
Because I'm in the top 94% in my server right now, so I'm kind of godly. But my team is just so trash, man, and they slowing me down. We could be in the top 99%, but
your character's a healer, right? On that one?
Yeah, I'm a healer.
What is Dre?
I don't know what he made, to be honest, yo.
Because I would just make another hunter. I literally just end up making another hunter.
Just tell me what y'all need, and I'll just carry y'all to the end.
A tank. I don't know if Andre made a tank. My alt is level 21 in season 6, but what's your alt, man? What character, Andre? So we can get this correct.
To answer your question, KDJ, yes.
Yes, we will be.
Yeah, so I'm excited for we're not excited. I can't wait till you guys join my server and ooh la la, so I can actually put some work in.
He said he made a tank. Okay, so I'll make another.
He made a warrior. Okay,
I'll make another hunter this time.
I made a gladiator on the other one. So there's 3 characters and 2 classes each for each character. So there's 6 characters altogether. Tech. There's a warrior and gladiator. Those are your tank classes.
Right.
There's a hunter and assassin.
Mm-hmm.
There's your DPS classes. Then there's your warlock and shaman. Those are your support classes. And then there's
4 technically. Druid and a magician.
The magician, the druid and magician. The magician is a DPS, just magical DPS. And then the druid is your healer. I think the shaman's a healer too. I think I had that backwards. So druid and shaman are a class together, and then
warlock and magician are together.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that wizard, warlock. Whatever it is. Yeah, there's 4 altogether. So yeah, so it looks like we'll need DPS tech if you do this. If you decide to join
this time, then
fair enough.
We need 2 DPS. I'm a tank. Andre's a tank. I'm a healer, and so 2 DPS.
Tech, do you want magic or do you want physical DPS?
Magic.
All right, I'll go assassin then.
Bet, yo. Shaman and druid are healers. There you go, Andre. Warlock and mages are DPS. There it is.
Yeah, there we go.
So, yeah.
So, server season 6 or whatever?
Yeah, NA season 6.
Okay.
This is what we're on. I'm telling it's a lot. It's the way they do it because they don't explain anything. Like they just throw you in the game and there's very little like information or tips and tricks to help you out. When I first did it, man, the team that I was on was cursing my ass out because I didn't know anything. And I was like, yo, I'm new. I didn't know how to do this. I didn't know that, you got to upgrade all these stats and do all this crazy stuff. And, you got to min-max everything.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. But yeah. So yeah, no, it's cool, man. And look, if Katie, it's first come, first serve on that server. Right.
But the best part about it is we can all just make characters on any server. So even if some of us are in one, right, I honestly been using BlueStack to play all these. I just keep opening up different instances of the same thing and just running it. That's it.
Yeah. So, because I'm about playing with y'all, I'm about to take a heavy hit because what it does, it brings you down to your lowest character what level they're on. So, like I said, I'm in the top 94 percentile in my server right now. So the moment I hop on a team with Tech, I'm dropping back down to the 1%. Like
you're gonna jump up to the 99 percentile.
I mean, because I'm OP. Y'all be able to skip through all the levels like super, super quick.
You're basically one shot. Well,
I should be able to make it back up to where I am today within like 2 to 3 days with y'all. So I'll be able to help y'all out a lot. But
so I'm just gonna download on like LD Player or something like that and just let it run and go to sleep.
Basically, that's
it, yo. That's all you gotta do.
But then it'll run even when you don't have the
When
game
you're not
actively
playing it.
open.
Yeah, when you
Oh,
have it
so
off.
the one that I downloaded on my phone, that I'm probably like level like 80.
Oh yeah. So if you did download it, I don't know how long it the AFK effectiveness works before you stops like collecting. I think it's like maybe 2-3 days when you
Oh.
don't have to look at it, and then you can collect all that. So you might actually have some levels on you when you open up the game.
Let's open up this. I don't even know what server I'm on.
Yeah, but if you're not man, you could just make a new character.
What do you use?
What?
All right. No, I'll ask you after we're done.
Okay. I mean, I really don't got nothing else much to say. Tez, you got anything else you want to talk about?
Not much. There's nothing new that's went on in my world other than, surgery, recovering, doing good. Video game wise, I'm still, thugging it out, playing what I got to play until Pokemon comes out.
I got a key for you that I think you might enjoy, by the way.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, Tech, you shouldn't. But thank you.
Oh.
It's a key. What do you? We're just
This man, yo.
You shouldn't have. For me, thank you.
Over on my new channel, if you go and watch any one of my videos, you will get a gotcha at the end of the video. So make sure you stick around, or you could just skip to the end of the video to see what kind of
It's heavy 3-star base, so the 5-star is not
hey,
2%.
my gotcha rate, the 5 stars on there are like 0.001%. All right, we're not throwing out just 5 stars anywhere unless you're loyal, and you might get a 5-star.
Marz, what's your dude on your main server called?
King Marz.
I'm downloading an update, apparently.
Oh yeah, they just had an update today. The first patch was today in the game.
100. Okay. All right. But yeah.
All right.
Hopefully there's some more news next week.
Yeah.
Dry.
And if not, if it is a slow week like this, we'll come up with a topic, like a nice little topic to get us along and talk about something crazy or whatever. Yeah, we'll be more prepared.
There ain't nothing wrong with just shooting a breeze.
Did Marz just freeze? Marz just froze.
Yep. And look at that, good people. Well, yo.
You hate to see it.
It is kind of. Hello.
Yo. He froze.
Can y'all hear me though?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
But dog, you have froze.
I don't know what happened. But yeah, I think it's safe to call it. I don't know if y'all heard me about next week. If we don't have nothing, we could talk about. We'll come up with a topic to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah,
that sounds good.
If it's a slow week like this, because it is kind of like about to be like a drought season a little bit. Nothing new really is about to be announced in the gaming world and all this stuff. So yeah, but TV shows are about to start coming back on. I don't know if you guys watch certain shows or anything.
Not really. I mean, unless it's recommended by y'all, but I mostly just anime and just looking up news and trying to focus on growth. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, that could be a topic we talk about next week too as well. So yeah, we'll probably start becoming a little bit more heavy topic based in the near future when, talk about the little bit of stuff for gaming and anime wise, and then go into a topic. We'll talk about it off stream. But yeah. So any closing remarks?
If you need to find your niche, I'm the dude you need to come talk to.
I actually need to talk to you, Jack. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Closing remarks from me. As always, man. Thank y'all for coming through. Those who did come through, most that came through today was the squad, the rest of the NJ community. Ra, as always, we had Zamas, stopping through again. And those of you who'll be listening on Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, and other listening platforms, man. Thank y'all for listening. If you are listening, come through. Support us. We appreciate y'all, and y'all be easy and be blessed.
Later, y'all.
Peace.
Yep.
Chopper, what the hell?